Hello. Yeah, let me know if the screen is visible because there is some internet issue. That's why I'm just asking. Is that visible to
Visible
you
is
guys?
visible.
Yeah, it is visible.
It's visible, right? Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay. So basically, see, actually, you cannot expect any fancy PPT or any kind of that kind of stuff from my session. Okay, first of all, let me clearly tell you. So I will straightly go into the topic and I will start the technical. I believe on technical things and I will be taking more and concentrating more on technical. That will help you in future, basically. Okay. So before starting the session, can you just, introduce quick introduction? No need to go in a higher level. I mean, because I just want to know you where you are. I mean, that's the reason. Ganesh and Hussein. I mean, Ganesh, you can start. What you are working, or I mean, into which domain at least, which technical? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I
Mm-hmm.
am a non-technical guy.
Okay.
I started my working career in 2014 as a CAD
Okay.
engineer.
Okay.
Till this March end, I was
Mm-hmm.
working as in the same field. So
Mm-hmm.
I quit the job and I have started learning Azure.
Sure. Okay. So, do you have any, knowledge on Azure or cloud technology? What it is at least, and maybe knowledge about
Yeah, yeah.
server? Anything? Any basic
Yes,
idea?
yes, I have already have basics in Azure, and
Okay. Okay. Okay.
basically providing the services like online virtual machines, online
Okay.
virtual
Okay.
servers,
Okay.
Linux based
Fine.
services,
At least.
storage.
Okay. Okay. That is far better. So, I mean, got an expectation from you. Okay. You have something in your.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah.
Actually, sir,
Mhm.
I have completed two certification as well.
Oh, certification also you completed. Which one? Said 104 or 900? Which one?
Both.
Both. 104 also you completed. Very nice. Okay. What
Yeah.
about Hussein? Ganesh, you can unmute. I mean, mute yourself now. Yeah.
Yes.
Hussein.
Hi, sir, this is Hussein.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me, Hussein.
I have completed my yeah, 2013 pass out.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I have gap.
No problem. What I'm
That's
just
why
asking,
I'm
do you have any
interested to
knowledge
join
on
it.
cloud? Okay, okay, okay. Fine, fine. So, do you have any idea on cloud or any Windows server or IT background? Do you have anything?
No,
Okay. So
background
basically,
is
you.
okay. Java is.
Okay. 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 So
I
okay.
have
So
knowledge on
basically,
Java.
okay. Okay. So basically, at least you have some idea on IT. I mean, development thing or something like that. Correct?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sir, can you
Okay.
provide
Fine.
real-time training?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm telling. I'm not interested in this fancy PPT and theoretical things. Mostly, we will be focusing on technical part. Okay, so real time because I am working professional. That's why when got delayed joining this meeting, I was in some other session. So like more we focus on technical things. Okay, that will be the useful thing when you go into an industry.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Now you can mute and
Is it
if you
necessary
have
to
any,
learn
sorry.
Python?
No, no, no. Python we will
Is
not
it
cover in
necessary to
this. We are
learn?
actually covering here on Azure now. So you can contact Kirti or somebody there. Like they will be having maybe Python related trainers also. But here we are
Okay,
focused on mostly into Azure. That itself too much there to learn. Okay.
okay, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, fine. So we will start now. Okay, so basically, here, what I will be covering is, see, don't concentrate like Azure fundamentals. I will be giving more on that. I mean, more than Azure fundamentals. Fundamentals is just a basic thing or maybe a basic certification where Azure is actually providing. Okay, so it is just a landing zone or maybe you are entering into Azure. So that is just a basic certification what Azure is providing for what? For the beginners. Okay, so that is fine, you need to learn. Okay, now that is not an issue, but we need to focus more, I mean, beyond that. Okay, so maybe we can focus on some technical aspects. Okay, like what how we can, I mean, like for example, if I this is a common Azure syllabus what I will be taking. Okay, if you learn properly this one, maybe this is more than Azure fundamentals, and maybe I can say more than maybe 104 that Azure administrator also. Okay, so here we will first go into a basic introduction to Azure and what is cloud technologies. Okay, what and all the I mean, features of cloud technologies comparing with the normal our traditional. We I mean around 10-15 years back and all, there is no that much cloud technologies in the market or organization we're using. Okay, so I will give an explanation what we were using previously in olden days and how this one converted into cloud technologies, and in between there is one more technology but that also still in market. Maybe did you heard about hypervisor or virtualization things and all? So that thing also was there in market and still it is there. So we will see how, I mean, the evolution, or maybe I can say the changes happened in the market from on-premise infrastructure to virtualization, then now in cloud infrastructure. Okay, so we will learn all those things. So our focus is on Azure inside cloud. There are multiple cloud vendors like AWS is there, GCP is there, Azure is there. Okay, so AWS and Azure is the main guys who is leading the market in cloud. Okay, so we will be focusing on that. So we will see from the starting itself, we will see how we can create an Azure free account. Okay, we can actually create free account. Microsoft is providing us option to create a free account. It will last for 30 days. 30 days only we can use that. After 30 days, it will lapse, or maybe I can say expire. Okay, so we will create a free account. Then we will slowly move into small concepts inside Azure, like Azure subscription. What is Azure subscription? We will understand. Okay. Then what is the resource groups in Azure? We will understand. Okay. So slowly we will go into the just introduction, creating an account and understanding all these things. We will see in the first section of my this is not like one class, maybe it will go beyond one class also. Okay, because if you are interested to ask questions, maybe we will interact more on that particular thing and I will clear your doubts. Okay, so this is the introduction part. Then we will slowly, first service what I am focusing for you guys is Azure virtual machines. Okay, so virtual machines is what? It is just like creating some servers or maybe some virtual machines. Okay, basically it is just a machine. Okay, so you have a laptop, you have a desktop or something like that in your home or maybe in your office, right? Similarly, we are creating machines in cloud. Okay, that is not physical. We cannot see it where it is sitting, but it is there. It is a just kind of a virtual kind of machine. Okay, so we will understand what is virtual machine, and we will see how we can create Linux or Windows virtual machine. Both are different operating system. Okay, we will see how Linux Ubuntu kind of flavor we will install, and maybe Windows Server 2016 or 2019 or any of that particular flavor, how we can install, we will see. Okay, then also we will access the machine through public IP. Okay, through public IP we will access it. Okay, and also we will see how we can add additional disk, or maybe I can say extra disk, or maybe extend the like what I can say, the existing disk size into that machine. That and all, it is very easy in cloud technologies, not like your traditional systems. Okay, so maybe see, maybe around 4 or 5 years back and all, maybe if you have a like a desktop or server in your organization, what you will do, for example, in that only 500 GB disk is there in that machine, and later maybe if you want to upgrade into 1 TB, what you will do, you will go and purchase again some hard disk from the vendor, correct? Then you will put that particular hard disk inside the machine and you will upgrade that thing and you will install it, correct? But see, in cloud and all, you are not touching any hardware here. Okay, you are not at all touching any hardware. If you want to expand the hard disk, you can just go and click few clicks and it is ready. Okay, so if I want to show you the portal, see, this is the Azure portal. We will learn everything, so don't worry, this is just an introduction only. Okay, so if the real class start, definitely we will take everything slowly and we will take everything, aram se we will take it. Okay, so there will be like disk section will be there. We will go into disk section, and if you want a new disk, we will create it. And if you have an existing disk, we will click on that existing disk and we will just expand the size. As simple as that. Okay, but it is simple, but you just need to understand the concept, how we need to do, and like where we need to do, which disk we need to do, and how the attachment is happening. All those things we will be teaching you. Okay, and so we were discussing about virtual machine, and there are so many concepts, few small concepts, or I can say important concept inside Azure virtual machine itself. Okay, like availability set, availability zone, fault domain, update domain. Okay, these and all are important with respect to organizations, and with respect if you are attending interviews, these guys will definitely ask you these kind of question: what is availability set, what is the use case of availability set, all those things they will be asking you. Okay, so it is very important to understand what it is and why it is required in the Azure or maybe in the organization setup. Okay, so we also will learn like how to capture an image. Capturing image means what? For example, if you have a mission already set up, okay, just imagine you have an already a mission set up in your environment. Okay, in Azure maybe this is a virtual mission we can imagine. Okay, and just imagine you installed maybe Windows operating system on this one. Okay, Windows Server we just installed 2016 edition. Okay, on top of that you have installed so many applications, maybe your organization applications or everything you installed in these machines. Okay, so let me ask you, maybe if you want to create a similar kind of server, what you may need to do, maybe you need to install a VM again, you need to install the server again, you need to install the applications again. So it will take so much time, correct? And maybe it will take like your time, it will go, and it will maybe unnecessary time you are wasting for installing the same applications again and again. Okay, so simple thing is you can just capture the existing mission state. This mission state you can capture, just capture this entire mission, and it will came as a image means not our pictures or something. Okay, this is just they are telling the technical word as image. That means it will be having all the content of this particular mission will be saved here. So later point, if you want to create a similar kind of mission, you can create from this image. Okay, so similar kind of VM will come. Okay, or maybe I can say virtual machine will come. Okay, so that is actually we will learn on creating and capture image from an existing virtual machine. Okay, and there is some other concept, Azure Bastion. We will set up Azure Bastion. Azure Bastion and all will be having one entire session we require. So if I'm just telling now, maybe you will not understand. So just ignore it. We will see when we are starting the real class. Okay. So these and all actually part of the image capturing only. Just ignore that is fine. Okay. Then we will go into networking section. Okay, basically our aim is to learn Azure virtual networking, but you need to have a good idea on basic networking. Then only we can start with Azure virtual networking. Okay, so you need to clearly should have an understanding of what is IP address, what is public IP, what is private IP, what is the use of this kind of CIDR ranges, IP address subnetting. Okay, and all these things you need to clearly understand. Once if you are comfortable with that one, we will start with the what is Azure virtual networking. Okay, once we created a network, we need to understand why the network things is important inside Azure. Okay, we are actually creating our own network inside Azure, that is called virtual network. Okay, so that and all we will learn here. So many topics are coming related to network, like peering, all those things we will see. Because if I'm just telling now, maybe you will get confused, because each thing require detailed explanation and it will take time. Okay, then see, maybe if you are just thinking in a fundamental, a short fundamental thing, these things and all maybe I don't want to cover, but I will cover this one in a brief or maybe in a technical way. I will show you. Okay, so you will get more idea than what you are expecting. Maybe you expected just a basic overview through fundamental, but I will give you, or maybe I will deliver more than that. Okay, that is one thing. And we will go into very important topic then, that is NSG, or maybe I can say network security group. Okay, so we are actually creating what, so many resources in Azure, so many virtual machines, everything, right? We need to make it secure, right? Security is very important, correct? So security part in Azure is actually taken care by this guy, network security group, where we will restrict who need to access my virtual machine, who need to come into my virtual machine, through which protocol they need to come inside, and who need to go outside, like that, like that, like that. We will be controlling through this particular component, and that particular component is called network security group. Okay, Then we will move into load balancer. Load balancer is also very interesting topic, very interesting topic it is. Okay, it is just like a magic of things happening inside that. Okay, so load balancer thing is actually there from long years. So you can see load balancer in Azure, you can see it in AWS, you can see it in traditional old method also. You can see load balancer. We will be focusing here on Azure load balancer. Okay, there are separate types of load balancer. We will be seeing couple of those. Okay, important things we will see. Okay, that is all about load balancer. And application gateway is also a kind of load balancer. If required, we will be covering this one also. This and all a little bit advanced topic. Okay, if required, we will be covering that also we will be covering. Okay, so what you're seeing in my screen is the common Azure normal syllabus what I'm covering. Okay, so it will include fundamentals, maybe administrator, maybe more than architect level also will be there in this one. Okay, so depending on your capacity, I will be taking, and maybe if you're interested more, we will deliver it. Okay, and Azure virtual machine scale set also we will be discussing. That is also very interesting topic, like multiple virtual machines automatically it will create that kind of situation. Okay, so for example, I can give you one example, then you will understand what is the use case of this one. I will tell you an example. Okay, so did you reserved, or maybe did you book any IRCTC ticket online? Did you guys, anybody booked IRCTC ticket? Did you guys book a ticket or not? IRCTC from railway. Are you hearing me? Hello, am I audible?
No, not audible.
Not audible? Hello?
Now audible.
Okay. What I'm asking is, Ganesh, did you book the IRCTC ticket or not from online
Yes,
ticket booking?
I have. Yes,
Okay, so let me ask you. What time you faced? I mean, like a huge crowd, or maybe in the online itself. What time you faced the slowness?
during that call period or during any festival
Yeah,
season.
correct. So that time actually, see, come back in the back end, maybe a couple of missions are there. Just imagine.
Yes,
It is not like that, but just imagine only two missions are there in the IRCTC backend server. Okay, and in the Talkal time, you will be facing heavy load on the application. Correct? You will be facing heavy load on the application. So these
uh,
particular two servers are not enough or not sufficient to serve the customer request. Correct? So
yes,
what these guys can do is, these IRCTC technical guys, what they can do is, at the time, the Talkal time is 10 a.m. every day morning, correct? So at that time, they can automatically in the back end, they can schedule something like at the particular 10 a.m. create couple of again few missions. Okay,
yes,
again few missions that create. So that time they will be creating few missions, and it will serve the load. Okay, it will serve the load. Okay, so again after 11 a.m. what will happen, whether the load will continue or whether the load will reduce after 11 a.m. After 11 a.m.
indeed.
again the load will reduce, correct? Because Talkal timing is finished after 11 a.m. Correct? So
Yes,
these machines, these extra machines are unnecessary. This virtual machine scale set or the scaling mechanism what I shown you, this one, this particular thing, what it will do is, it will again deleted the unwanted extra machines and it will save the cost. Okay, that is the beautiful concept of virtual machine scale set. It will scale depending on the demand, and it will scale down depending on the less demand. Okay, that is all about virtual machine scale set. This and all we will detailed, we will show you, don't worry. Okay, this and all just I'm giving an overview. Everything we need time to show because it is all technical things. Okay, and we will go into understanding of DNS. Okay, before we learn about Azure DNS, we need to learn what is normal DNS or domain naming system. Okay, a simple example in front of you, I can show you the beauty of DNS is, if I go and type flipkart.com, it is coming, correct? Flipkart website is loading. Okay, this name is actually the DNS name of Flipkart. Okay, so if I ping, or maybe if I try to, this is command prompt, if I try to ping means actually we are trying to get the IP of the particular website of the server. Okay, so I got this particular IP for what, flipkart.com, correct? I just copied it. Okay, so I am previously I opened this Flipkart through this particular name, flipkart.com, correct? Let me close this one, and now again I open, instead of flipkart.com, now I am giving what, just public IP or IP address of the Flipkart website. Now let me enter. It is again redirecting to what, Flipkart website only. Are you getting the difference? Basically what I am trying to tell is, DNS is the technology behind converting the name to IP address. Okay, so we will learn more on that, how the DNS conversion things are happening and all those things. And Azure is also having its own DNS technology. Okay, it is having private DNS as well as public DNS. Two DNSs are there, we will see one by one, and it is very easy. Okay, so you need to understand that concept is very important. We will see that and all in the DNS sessions. Okay, then another small and important topic is Azure storage account. Azure also support another service. That service is called storage account. We will see how we can create a storage account, how we can upload some files into storage account, how we can create some file shares in that, sharing things and all we can create, and the type of storage account, and the type of access tier we will see. Okay, small things are there, but all those things are important with respect to Azure storage account. Okay, and going to the final topics, we will see like how we can take backup of a virtual machine, how we can overcome some disaster recovery scenarios. Disaster recovery in the sense, if something happened to Azure in the particular region, or maybe some data center, some issue, if your application is running on that, how we can save, or maybe how we can protect it. Okay, if something happened, disaster, if it is a business critical application, it is very important, right? We need to give some option, like how, if it is failed, how we can recover it. All those things we need to see. That strategy we will discuss, research, or maybe we will discuss on this particular topic. Okay, an app service and all, a little bit advanced. We will see if it is required. We will see. This is a little bit a kind of PaaS service, platform as a service kind of application in Azure. Okay, instead of for example, if you have a Java application, the previously where what we are doing is we create a machine, install Java tool, all those things, right? But now if you have a code, you are a developer, and if you have a code, directly come and put inside app service. That is the beauty of app service. Okay, they will manage everything. Okay, and another important thing is Azure Active Directory. Okay, did you guys heard about Active Directory? I think you maybe heard about Active Directory. That is actually Windows related thing. Okay, so we will be before Azure Active Directory, what we will do is we will be understanding about normal Active Directory. I already have some Active Directory set up in my machine. This is not Azure. Okay, this is just VMware. Okay, because I'm not able to share the screen, that's why. Okay, so basically we were telling about the Azure Active Directory part. So once the Active Directory, normal Windows Active Directory, if we completed, we will go to Azure Active Directory, because it is very important topic, because that is the identity place where Azure is having, storing all the user groups, all those things they are actually keeping over there. And we will be creating users groups, and also we will see how we can connect our on-premise Windows Active Directory to Azure Active Directory. That also we will be seeing practically. Okay, because I already have a on-premise Windows Active Directory in place, and we will be syncing. Okay, we will be syncing all the users from that particular Windows Active Directory to Azure Active Directory. Okay, if you guys have any doubt on Active Directory, don't worry, we will be learning that in the Active Directory section. Active Directory is nothing but an identity place where we are creating users, groups, all those things. Okay. And we will be also learning about Azure monitoring services. Okay, there are a couple of Azure monitoring services available so that we can see what is happening to our Azure resources and how it is, whether it is working fine or any issues reported, all those things we can see. And also through monitoring, we can create some alert mechanism. Okay, we can create some alert mechanism and we can monitor those things through alerts also, so that you will get notified something is happening to this resource. So that much kind of condition we can give, and we can create those alerts also. Okay, so this one what I told up to is just an overview. Okay, just an overview what I will be covering. Okay, it is just an overview in brief. Okay, if you have any question or any particular technology, something maybe you are actually, if I missed out or something you are expecting, you can ask me, or if any other question also you can ask me now.
Yeah, sir, I have few questions.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah,
I
Ganesh.
just wanted, I just wanted to know whether you are
Mhm.
covering Azure DevOps also into that admin, Azure DevOps
No,
admin also into.
no. Azure DevOps will not come under this, Ganesh. Azure DevOps is a very big topic, and I didn't started teaching Azure DevOps now, because what I will be more comfortable, and if what I can answer to the candidates, that topic only I'm covering now. Even I'm working on Azure DevOps, but I will not cover. I'm not taking the Azure DevOps
Yeah,
sessions.
but nowadays the job requirement posting are Azure admin plus DevOps they are releasing, right? So
Yes. Correct.
that
You
is
are correct only. But if you are 100% sure, you know most of the aspect on Azure, you can learn Azure DevOps. Are you comfortable
yeah.
with Azure already? Did you have experience in Azure?
Experience means I'm learning since 2 months. Huh?
Okay. That is basically okay. I understood. Basically, that is not enough. You need to understand Azure properly. If I'm asking you what
Yes,
is
yes,
network security group, if I'm asking you network security group, and if I'm asking you how you can restrict the traffic, maybe you learned some theoretical. But did you try that one real practical?
yeah, I have been practicing through trial version, the
Okay.
trial subscription.
Okay.
So, yes, network security groups in order to restrict inbound and outbound traffic.
Yes. Yes.
So it
Yeah.
is used for that. I have few
Yeah.
questions regarding virtual machine scale sets. Okay,
Okay.
can I
Yeah.
ask
Ask
that
me.
also?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes. You
virtual.
can ask.
Yeah. So as we discussed now, we can directly
Hmm.
create virtual machine scale sets. It will
Yes.
create minimum instances of two when the load beyond. If we get we can add rules as we
Correct.
if
Condition we can give.
if it,
Condition we can give.
uh,
Yeah. If some
after
CPU load
7.
increase or something like that, we can
Yes,
create a rule and it will
yes, yes.
automatically increase it. Yeah. Tell me.
So after creating
Mm-hmm.
that virtual scale sets,
Mm-hmm.
virtual machine scale sets, so
Mm-hmm.
I can't able to connect those virtual machine scale sets. Okay.
See, I will
When
tell
we
you.
when we
I understood.
yes.
See, I will tell you. See, maybe you created virtual machine skill set individually, and I will tell you. I understood your question basically. See,
Yes, yes,
that one you created is actually without a public IP. That's why you are not able to
yes, yes.
connect it.
Without public
Okay.
IP.
Yeah, I will tell you. See, if you already, maybe if you Kirti, if you can make me presenter, I can quickly show him what is his issue.
Uh, but can't able to see share screen right now.
Yeah, because I think she need to make me presenter. Then only in between the network issue happened, right? So if you can make me presenter, I can quickly show Ganesh what is happening. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. So I will tell you. See, basically, what is your issue? I will tell you. For when you are creating a virtual machine scale set, okay. When you're creating a virtual machine scale set, we will give the basic details, all those things. 1 second. We will give something, and we will go here, and it is okay, fine, next. Here, the thing is, maybe you didn't notice, here something is here. Okay. So here, what you need to do is, you need to edit over here. Okay. Then, if you go below, this public IP address is by default disabled.
Disabled. Okay.
You got it right. So if you enable what will happen
Then
is
only I can
maybe
able
you
to
created, right? Yeah, inside the mission you will see a section called instances. You're seeing the right instances. When you created a virtual machine scale set, you can see something called instances, and there you can
Yes.
see public IP. Then if you want to directly access the machine, you can access it. Okay.
Yeah.
But the real use
Yeah.
case, Ganesh, the real use case is why Azure purposefully disabled this one is the another story. Okay, that is another story. Why they purposefully disabled is another story. Okay, because
Okay.
virtual machine scale set nobody will use directly. It is actually backend of what? Backend of load
Backend
balancer.
creation. Yeah.
It is
Okay.
actually, see, I will tell you, see, basically, if you create a load balancer, they will tell you what is the backend pool you required. Correct? You remember there actually one is option to attach scale set also.
Attach backend.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Because load
Backend
balancer
group.
already having what? This already having a public IP. So virtual machine scale set basically does not want public IP. But if you want, you can create. That is all up to you. Okay.
Yes.
You got it
Because
right.
I have done because after doing the lab, they have shown the
Yeah.
instances created, but I
Hmm.
was afraid whether how wondering how to connect
Correct,
those.
correct, 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 correct. That and all small things actually. Yeah, we need to understand Azure properly. Small things will be there. So for example, networking also small things will be there where maybe you will not be that much familiar. So each small topic or components we will be covering, so you will understand it. Any other question?
So covering scripting also, sir, in this lecture, like
Scripting
PowerShell
will not
scripting.
cover. That is no. That and all will not cover, Ganesh. That and all we need to see. Scripting is like we need to learn ourselves. Like when we start working in organization, slowly. For example, if you are doing some PowerShell scripting, like for getting some virtual machine, that and all we need to understand how it will. I mean, depending on the use case. For example, maybe you will get an assignment from your manager, like go and check how many users are there in the organization through Azure Active Directory. For one thing is you can get the list through maybe opening the Azure portal, and you will go there and you will see how many are there. But you will think, because the job requirement only automatically making you some scripting knowledge.
Make us
Okay.
learn.
Yes, that's what I'm telling. It is not like sit and learn scripting. Okay. So then you will learn.
Yeah.
Okay, you will go and search how to get all users in Active Directory through PowerShell. So you will get some PowerShell command there. Get AD user. This is the command. You will run this one and you will get all the user. And again, if you go
Yes.
to this get AD user command, you will see one more thing. What you will see? What and all options we can use through that particular command switches. Okay. See, just imagine how I can teach every commands like, okay, this one. It is not possible. That's what I am telling. Okay. That's what.
Actually, sir, already said you that I have been learning from last 2 months. So that is why
Okay.
I am asking this many questions.
No
Uh,
problem, no problem. Questions you need to ask. That's why in my sessions also I'm making it interactive. Okay, I don't because end of the day you guys only paying something to the guys, and like you are only learning something. You should learn something. That's why I'm thinking such a way. So you need to ask basically. Yes.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Any other question?
Yeah. Okay, sir. This is first class. Everything. I have many questions, but
This is not a class actually. This is just an overview, because you need to understand me also, right? Like what I can
yes.
deliver and what I will be doing. So what I am delivering, I just told you.
Mm,
Maybe like you guys are understanding or okay with my class. Maybe you can
yeah,
continue like that
fine, sir.
only. I will. Yeah,
I
that's
can
it. Yeah,
able to follow.
yeah. That is all up to you, right? Because end of the day, you only need to learn something. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. And always I'm telling to my candidates, like, I can see trainer is having so many limitations. He can only deliver in that particular training time. And maybe you will get recording videos also. The main guy who need to learn is yourself only. You need to start an account. You need to practice what this guy is teaching me. Well, let me practice it. You need to have that thing in your mind. Okay. See, Ganesh, already in 2 months, he learned so many things. So this much only, if you try to put some efforts, there is nothing to like, I mean, everything is easy for you guys to learn. Okay. And somebody, if he's helping some friend circle, or already some guys are working in this background, and always see, give discussion only in this technical thing, and give 1 year kind of thing only for this one. Then slowly you will work on organization and you will get idea automatically. Effort is the main thing. You need to put effort. Effort is the main thing. Then only you can learn. There is no ready-made materials available. Everything you need to put your self effort. This
Yes.
training, all those things are actually helping you. We are helping. Okay. End of the day, if you want to wake up in the morning, whether trainer can come and tell you, you please wake up. We are trying. No, you need to in your inner mind that should be there. Correct. Okay, that and all we don't want to discuss because you are all mature guys. So that and all just told in the introduction session. That's it. Yeah.
Sorry, sir, I missed your introduction. May I know your name, please?
Myself Jinil actually. Your name?
Ganesh Soni.
Ganesh already. Yeah, already we discussed. I think another guy is asking. Okay, no problem.
Janil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other question? I think I can see Hussein, Com, Dennis, and all those guys. Whether you are able to follow me or maybe you missed
Yeah,
something
sir.
or maybe if you have.
I have few
Yeah.
questions, sir. One more
Okay.
question, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are practicing the trial version, and
Okay.
will be able to take some few real-time scenarios like what exactly what happens when we start working as Azure admin, like that.
Yeah, that particular time itself, what service we are using that time itself, we will, I will tell you, or maybe in between, if you have that kind of doubts, you can ask me. Like, for example, if you are, see, that is a very good question. Okay, like, see, if I am teaching you, for example, today, if I am teaching you load balancer, okay, if I'm teaching you load balancer, maybe you will understand how to create load balancer, how to troubleshoot, all those things, maybe you will understand. But end of the day, you need to ask me a question or you need to ask yourself a question where this service will be useful in an organization point of view. Okay. You need to think in that way. See, I gave you an example for virtual machine skill set where it is useful, you understood, right? In the railway kind of things and where and all loads are unpredictable loads are coming, there, that kind of places we can use. Okay. And one more example I can give for that one is actually like maybe some flash sale will be there, right? Mobile flash sale
Yeah,
and
during sale.
this kind of thing. Yeah, that kind of time, that company, for example, MI may be launching a new mobile with maybe 10,000 rupees with too much of configuration, maybe 16 GB RAM, all those things they are launching with this 10,000 rupees. All the Indian customers will run on that particular time, right, to that website. So that is an
Mm.
unpredictable load will come. So these places we can use what virtual machine scale set. Okay. Similarly, there will be so many other services in Azure where we can relate with some company or maybe some their kind of I like services. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
So that kind of question you should come. Maybe see if you got an offer or if you're working in a company, maybe you are an Azure administrator. That does not mean that all the services are using there. Okay, maybe they are using only very few services depending on their business or maybe depending on what they are using. Okay, does not mean that they will use everything, but at least the major services we need to understand. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Anything else? Anything else? If any other question you can ask. Otherwise, we can wind up.
Sir, maybe this course is only regarding Azure admin. So if I
Sure,
wanted to
admin.
learn Azure DevOps, then I should join other course, right?
That and all you can ask Kirti or the organizer. The
Oh yeah,
training
I
institute. You can
will.
ask. Okay. I am not sure about the package whether they will be having an because I am concentrating more on Azure and AWS. Yeah.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.